Show we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business. And we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Stop tuned to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Take it Wake easy, up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's Coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing this amazing morning? Sorry, the wind blew the door open. How are you all doing this amazing morning? Well, today, of course, is podcast style. And usually, and I'm going to be sharing my screen, so that's why I wasn't really pressed. But usually, when I'm sharing my screen, I want to, make sure it's bigger so that you guys can see everything. And I don't want too much going on, so you could just get all the details. So yesterday, what we did was I brought Jules up. Y'all know Jules of BCMC, founder, All Things Fabulous, Jules Agana, the one hit wonder, all of that. So yesterday we had her up and we did an example of a prompt. And now let me tell y'all something. I'm working on my prompt guide, and it will be available on Monday, and it may be available sooner. And there's something that I really want to let you all know about the prompts. And I am going to share that I used Miss Anita as an example. So I am going to share my results with hers utilizing the same prompt that I used yesterday for Jules. And so I'm going to show you how easy it is to get ideas, just to get some, just shake some ideas loose, because that's what it's basically all about, just to shake some ideas loose, and then you can go from there, right? Just let that start there, and then you take over from there. You know what I mean? Like, you control the ride after that. So that is what I'm going to share with y'all today. So let me know if you were here yesterday. Put ones in the chat. If you were here yesterday, put ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. And if you're spring cleaning, again, I got to do mine this weekend, but yes, it is time. It is getting warm. It is the first day. Well, not the first day anymore, but it is spring. So y'all already know next week, I know we have a few things going on. I know we got All Up in Your Wax on Friday. But I'm going to have to pick a day next week in order for us to revisit our roadmap so that we can refresh and focus on what it is that we're going to do for the remainder of the year. So we will talk about that later on in the show too. Let me write that down so I don't forget. We need a day for next week. I really wanted it to be on the spring equinox, but it just didn't happen that way. So we are going to have to do it next week. So yeah. So let me know if you were here last week. Let me know. And while I'm waiting to see if you were here, I'm going to check and see who's in the building. All right. Okay. This is unexpected. Can I call you Rose? Because you're sweet like a flower. Good morning, Rose. Good morning. First in the building. How are you doing this amazing morning? All right, Yolanda, bright and early. Yes, and yes. Good morning, family. Happy Friday. Yes, and yes. Good morning, Martini. How are you doing this amazing morning? Big Meech in the building. Y'all already know. Big Meech, hit the like button. I hit the like button. Hit the like button. Big Meech said, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Damien. Damien's in the building. Damien said, good morning, everyone. We are blessed and feeling fabulous. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, and yes. Good morning, Christina. Christina said good morning. Good morning, Melly Mel. Melly Mel went live yesterday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. And hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Good morning, Miss Anita. Miss Anita said good morning, everyone. She is going to be the example that I used this morning. So good morning, Miss Anita. She said good morning, everyone. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois is in the building. She said good morning, everyone. I'm truly blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. So if you are in the building, yes, put the ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. All right. So good morning, Miss Chantel. So yesterday we went over a prompt, and I'm going to utilize the same prompt today, but I'm going to show you a little something extra. Okay. Good morning, Sheila from VA. Sheila from VA said, when you start to do the things that you truly love, it wouldn't matter whether it's Monday or Friday. You would be so excited to wake up each morning to work on your passions. Oh, I love, come on with your motivation. You know, because Jews call us inspiration, motivation, and information, or however she works it. However it comes out, that's what it is for the day. But I love this morning motivation. Let's say this one more time. When you start to do the things that you truly love, it wouldn't matter whether it's Monday or Friday. You would be so excited to wake up each morning to work on your passions. And that's from Edmund Mbiaka. Mbiaka. That's what I think it is. All right. Good morning, Michelle Robinson. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. We made it by the grace of God. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes. Good morning, Miss Chantel. Good morning, Famosa. Good morning, Sheriff. How are you doing this amazing morning? Miss Anita, aka the self-proclaimed bougie auntie. Yes, Miss Anita. We love me some. We love us some Miss Anita. Miss Anita is everything. Okay, so I am ready. If you are ready, okay, wait, first. Did anybody get any clarity yesterday with utilizing ChatGPT? Let me know in the chat. Did you get any clarity on how to use it? Yes, I know a lot of people really don't care to use it because they put a prompt in there and they don't get what they want immediately. But they don't know that you can mess with it and tweak it a little bit and keep on, not even tweak it a little bit. You could keep on tweaking it because we think it got feelings and we think that, oh, it's going to get tired of us. No, you keep on going. Keep on going because it's not going to get sick of you, and keep on doing it and keep on messing with it until you get it the way you want it to be. And so I'm going to show you how to tweak it, using Mrs. Anita, using Miss Anita's example. So I know sometimes people are like, well, I put it in and I'm just not quite getting what I want. It sounds like it may be a little too generic, or it sounds like it doesn't sound like me. It's some good ideas, but it just doesn't sound like me. And the reason why is the information that you're feeding it. It only works off the information that you're feeding it. So you got to give it good information. You got to give it detailed information about you, because how else is it going to give you information? It doesn't personally know you. So since it doesn't personally know you or your brand or whatever you're doing with your business, they don't know. I mean, it doesn't know. I'm saying they, Lord, it doesn't know anything about you. So you have to give it the information in order for you to get the detailed results that you want. If you don't give it detailed information, you are going to get generic responses. You are going to get information that doesn't resonate with you. You are going to get things like, oh yeah, okay, that's good for somebody else's business, but that's not my business. So you have to make sure that when you're putting the information in, that you're being as detailed as you can. Okay. All right, let me see. I watched the replay. Yes, excellent. Okay, I love you back. Yes. All right, so I am going to share my screen. Miss Anita, if you would like to come up and audio, you don't have to come on video if you don't like, but just so I can speak to you in real time, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to tell you how I tweaked it. Now, I used the same prompt that I used for Jules. I took the information out, and I put Miss Anita's information in, but I didn't just say who she is, what she does, and who she serves. I put a little bit more information in there based on the information that I know from Miss Anita. So since I know certain things about her, I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and grab her and use her as my example for today. So, Miss Anita, if you like to, I'll put the link in the chat. But if you can't, I understand, and I will just say it, and that's fine too, because I already put your information in. Good morning, Heather, Olivia, Catherine. Now, why do we have, okay, I just want to ask this question before we get into it. Why do we have Olivia, Catherine in the quotes? I always wanted to ask that. And then I'm always, as soon as I read it, I immediately think Olivia Pope. Immediately. Let me know in the chat. Okay, so I had the prompt that I used yesterday is, first of all, I didn't share my screen. Wrong. All right, let me share my screen. Can y'all still hear me? One's in the chat if you can still hear me. One's in the chat if you can still hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me type it in just in case. Can y'all still hear me? Can you hear me? Good morning, Miss Tracy. Okay, good. Okay. Good morning, Miss Tracy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So I see Miss Anita is in the queue. Let me remove this and let me move that. All right. So this one is Cat and Bella's. Okay. So the one that I did yesterday for Jules is this one, right? I'm doing an online exam. Okay, wait, no. Okay. Couture Candles by Jules is a candle brand that is a nostalgic gateway to your inner alter ego. My customers my customers are people that enjoy traveling and luxury. They love all things beautiful, such as life, world experiences. The candles are named after places in the world that evokes the feeling of travel and escape. The feeling of the brand is bougie, shiny, luxury, vibrant, bold, captivating, and opulent. I need you to help me turn my existing followers into paid customers by creating a complete strategy. I need you to break it down by goals, step-by-step plan, content ideas, give me a sales plan, email marketing sequences, DM scripts, a freebie, and automation for a chat to get people clicking on this was ManyChat to get people clicking on my link and purchasing my products. Now, because I personally know Miss Anita, I put more detail. Well, I personally knew Jules too, but I put more information in it because I know where she is in business, and so I went to different places, right? And so I'm going to share my prompt that I use for Miss Anita, and let me grab her and put her up on the stage. Good morning, Miss Anita.
Good morning.
How are you doing this amazing morning?
I'm great. How are you?
You know, I'm living the dream. I am living the dream. Now, I asked you yesterday because I did challenge my team to use this prompt and see if they get results or what kind of results that they got. And I just wanted to know, their personal opinion about what they got. So, Miss Anita, what did you say?
I said that it gave some good information, but some of it was redundant. Mm-hmm. But I knew that I could go in and like tweak it and probably make it, get more of what I wanted.
Okay. And so what I did was I was like, okay, I took that and I said, let me grab some stuff and I can change it. And you can tell me if you need me to, but I'll tell you what I added into the prompt and I made it different. So again, you have to input the information from where you are. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's in a different place in business. So if you know that email marketing is one of the things that you really need to be consistent and focus on, then, put some focus on that. You want it to be detailed, make sure you put that there. If you know that scheduling out your content might be a problem. So how can I schedule out my content? Can you give me some times that I should post and what I should post, that kind of thing. So everyone knows where they are in their business. So you tweak it to where you are. Don't just use the prompt and just take it at face value. So what I did for you, Miss Anita, was okay, so here we go. The brand is called Cat and Bella. She is a home fragrance brand for caregivers, busy adults who take care of themselves last and need to remember to take care of themselves and be kind to themselves. I put themselves there a million times, but it'll fix it. They struggle with deserving moments to take care of themselves because they are always taking care of someone else. They love all things beautiful. Wait, um, okay, I left that there, but I could take this out. They love all things beautiful, such as life, fun, and world experiences. The owner is a full-time caregiver and takes care of her mom with dementia. I need you to help me turn my existing followers into paid customers by completing a complete strategy. I need you to break it down by step-by-step plan with examples of the copy. And this is what I did different because, yes, it's going to tell you an idea of what you should write for content, right? But it's not going to give you detailed information. So what I wanted it to do is give me the prompts and the examples that I want to write, so I could see what it looks like. So I could see what it would look like on an email, or what my content post would look like, or things like that. So I said, I need you to break down the step-by-step plan with examples of the copy to use for my content, descriptions, examples for content ideas. Give me a sales plan, email marketing sequences, DM scripts, a freebie, and automation for ManyChat to get people clicking on my link and purchasing my products from my website. I want to reach out to people who resonate with my brand, connect, and want to follow me and learn more. So as you can see, I changed it up from what I did for Jules. Does that sound accurate, Miss Anita?
It sounds pretty good.
Okay, and so this is the information that it gave me. All right, so your strategy overview for Kat and Bella, the brand vibe: compassionate, soulful, calm, and encouraging, kind, rooted in real life and moments of pause. Kat and Bella is a haven for those who constantly pour into others and deserve a moment to refill their own cup. Now, when you did yours, I don't know exactly what you put into your prompt. Did it give you something like this?
It gave me something like that, but it was when the chart came up that I felt like, I didn't have enough variety.
Okay.
So, just like you said, there's certain words that we don't want to use over and over. And I felt like that's what I got from just the generic prompt.
Yeah. You mean the trigger words?
Right.
Those trigger words? Yes. Okay.
Yep, those.
All right, so now it gave me a step-by-step detailed plan. So clarify your core message your audience needs to hear. You deserve peace too, one breath at a time. Use this messaging consistently across your website, Instagram bio, content, emails, and packaging. Does that sound like it resonates with you? It doesn't necessarily. You can say no if it doesn't.
No, it does.
Okay. And then it says optimize Instagram and website. Instagram bio: gentle home fragrance rituals for caregivers and nurturers. Find your moment of calm. Oh, look, it got the purple heart.
Perfect.
And this is what, how we have the link tree, or you have the group of links that you have in your bio. And so this is what it's saying, it's suggesting. Like, you do the shop for Kat and Bella so they can easily find your website. Take the self-kindness scent quiz. And here's your freebie. Free guide, 3-minute rituals for caregivers.
Okay, those are good.
And then it says, for your website, include calming lifestyle imagery, real stories, like why I started Kat and Bella, and highlight collections like moments of peace, aromatherapy for overwhelm, evening wind down sets. So these are like ideas for like collections, or how to categorize your candles. So if you have those calming candles, like maybe the lavender scents, or the more calming ones, you'll do that. You don't necessarily have to take this for what it is. You can make it whatever you need it to be, but this is just to give you a general idea.
Right, like inspiration.
Yes. And so this one is your content plan, and then have copy examples, right? So it's not just telling you to give a story. I actually asked it for, give me ideas of stories so that you can have an example and you can expound on that if you like. So on Monday, relatable caregiver story. And here's the example. I almost forgot I hadn't eaten all day. Caregiving doesn't come with breaks, but you can carve out 3 minutes to light a candle and breathe. Here's your permission. And then you can even use the hashtag Kat and Bella moments.
Okay.
And so, this is your day, your content plan for 7 days. Behind the brand, I created Kat and Bella during the hardest chapter of my life. While caring for my mom with dementia, this brand is for us, the ones who care deeply but need a gentle reminder to care for ourselves too. And then you can just use this as the inspiration and branch that out into many different pieces of content.
Okay.
So we have all of this, and then we go down, and here we have the sales plan, the permission to pause campaign. That's nice. The permission to pause campaign, and we could do this for 7 days. Give yourself permission to pause. And here is the plan that they give you: 10% off your evening ritual sets, and then you'll get a free. And you have a journal, right, Miss Anita?
Working on it.
Okay. And so here you go, free self-kindness journal. Oh, you got the you have those in those affirmations.
Right.
And so we could do the principal affirmations with this.
Okay.
Okay, so buy two, gift one. Encourage customers to give to another caregiver they love. And so that's great, right? So if you get 3, you buy 2 and you gift one to somebody, and it's sharing the love, letting them know you're being seen and heard. And that's what we all want to be, right? Everybody in their brand wants to be seen and heard. And then we have your promotion breakdown. So how you would do everything. So here's your days. You're going to run it for 7 days, and this is what you need to do for the 7 days, right? And then it also gives you the example. So I'm not saying campaign announcement, figure it out, or campaign announcement video, talk about a product. Right here, you have an example. So caregivers deserve care too. We're gifting you permission to pause. Join us for 7 days of gentle reminders and soulful scents. Or again, put it whatever you want in there. It doesn't necessarily have to be this, but you have an idea of the wording. And I know, and let me know if this is you, Miss Anita, when you are getting your content, or you're using Chat GPT, or you're like, okay, I know I need to send out an email campaign, but I just don't know what I should put in the email, and I need to look at something as an example. Do you feel like that?
I do. I'd like to see, draw inspiration on things that other people may have done already.
Right. And so, and this is why I ask for examples, because I'm that type of person too. Like, I need to see what it would look like. I need to see how it would sound. So then I can just, some people say, well, you just need to make it and do it on your own. But I'm like, no, I need to see what I should, I need to see something first.
Right. Because most of these things have already been done. And if people have done it successfully clues. So.
That's right. You gotta tell them, Miss Anita. You better tell them. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you, babe. All right, so let's get back into it. And she became a new member, y'all. Y'all could be a member on my YouTube. All right, so let's get back into it really, really fast. Okay, so now this is why, again, I always speak from my perspective. So I always say what I need or what I needed at a particular time, and that's why I always speak from there, because I'm thinking if I need to learn that way, somebody else need to learn that way. And you may not take what they have, but you just need to see something so you're heading in the right direction.
Right.
All right. So then you have your day 2 and 3, your product demo, your ritual sets, show how to use candles and common ritual. Even 5 minutes can reset your nervous system. This type of information, I have people really resonating with you and connecting with you, and like, oh, you know what? I am so busy. I don't have time to really take care of myself. I've been going. I am running on fumes right now. And so I'm going to try this. Right. And those are the people that you would like to speak to, right, Miss Anita?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So now we have your customer testimonials. You just grab a testimonial and you share that. You could do a giveaway for caregivers, and you can have people nominate a caregiver who deserves moments of peace, which is also going to bring new customers and new eyes on you, right? Because people are going to tag them. Create a story live, so you can go live and share your experience with your mom. And this will also invite connection. That's what it's saying. So invite connection. You'll be able to speak to other people who are doing similar things, And it may not be they're taking care of a mom with dementia. They may just be taking care of an adult autistic child, or they may be taking care of their children, period. But they still need those moments, and the stories can still resonate with them. It doesn't necessarily have to just resonate with people who taking care of a mom with dementia.
Right.
And then you have your last day, and then you end yourself. Here's your email sequence. Again, reasons why, because I need to see what things look like. It tells you what your first email is going to look like, your second email is going to look like, your third email is going to look like. It gives you the subject line, because a lot of the times we're like, we don't know what we should put as the title, because sometimes people don't click because of the title, right? Here's right here, it gives you the title right here, A Moment for You at Last. And then this is what you can say, and you can add a picture of, you have a beautiful picture of yourself with the candle sitting in the chair. You can add something like that into the to the email, and say, you pour so much into others. Here's something for you, a guide with 3-minute rituals to help you breathe again. You deserve this. Right? People are going to be like, oh, wow, that sounds good. I deserve this. Yes, I do. I don't take care of myself. You're right. Your brand story and your scent quiz. Why I created Cat and Bella. It started with my mom. I created this for us. Those who give and give. Find your scent story and take the quiz. Oh, that's bars. So, I mean, this is really good information that, this is a great start. This is a great foundation for you to just start moving in the right direction, getting the sales, resonating with your audience, creating connection, creating community. This is a really good, start.
Yeah, I like this. And I see the difference is you put in more detailed information than I did. So you got, much better results. So I like it.
So what information did you put in yours?
I put in that that I was a caregiver. I can look right here and tell you.
Okay.
I said I wanted to do some research as a social media marketer. So, and this was the frustrations and desires for my audience for relaxation and self-care. But I didn't put any real details about who I am and what I do, and make it more personal. And I think that's where the problem was.
Oh, okay.
Well, not a problem. I mean, it gave good results, but I think what you have is a little better.
Okay.
More specific.
Yes. And so I used the regular prompt, but I knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew where you were, and I knew how you were, you're communicating, your communication style and what you're doing. And so that's what I was adding in based off of what I knew from you. But everybody can take the prompt and add whatever it is that they need in there so that you can get these results.
Right.
So let's see. And then here's your freebies. You got your 3-minute rituals for caregivers. You got a PDF that you can send them, a morning reset ritual, a midday calm ritual, an evening wind down ritual, includes scent suggestions and affirmations. Here you see it's an instant download and add it to the email sequence. It's telling you exactly what you need to do. You don't have to guess. You don't have to say, oh, how am I going to send them the rituals? Well, it just told you, create a PDF. It's an instant download and add it to your email sequence. There you go. Period. It gave you all of the, it gave you the roadmap that you need to follow. And so your promotional copy could say, you deserve 3 minutes apiece. This free guide offers gentle rituals to reclaim your moment. Should you use ManyChat, which is the thing where people put a word in and there's an automated system that will send them a response, or if they follow, it'll send them a response. And here's responses that you could use. So if you have a new follower, it'll say, hey, with their name in it, thank you for following. And how many people you follow, you don't get any messages from. I know I don't even send them out, and I have ManyChat, and I need to do this myself. I have it. Yeah. It says, hey, thank you for following. I started Cat and Bella as a caregiver for my mom with dementia, and I know how hard it is to remember yourself. This space is for you. If you need a moment of peace, I've got something gentle for you, and then you can link your freebie. Does this make you feel welcomed as a follower, you think?
Absolutely. I love this.
So thank you. And so you will be able to, your people that follow you'll be like, oh wow, you know what I mean? I gotta know more because you made them feel welcome. Again, how many pages do you follow and they send you a welcome message?
Right, not many. So this would really make you stand out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It makes people feel like you see me. It makes them feel like I'm paying attention,
Right.
So you have somebody that's an engaged follower. Maybe you'll put a trigger that says they like 5 of my posts or they shared my post or whatever it is that they do, because you can make the triggers in ManyChat, right? And then it'll send them a response and it says, I saw you've been loving our post. Curious, do you ever struggle to give yourself a moment to breathe? I got a few rituals I love to share if you're open to it. And if they say yes, then you send them something. If they say no, be like, oh, okay, well, maybe you'll find out, maybe you'll want to be interested later or something like that. You can have these triggers and say all of these things in ManyChat. Maybe we need to do a ManyChat kind of thing. But but these are things that you can respond to people, because we engage all the time, but we don't get any responses. I know with some people, I do, like I know EYL, they Earn Your Leisure, they have responses. So if you like something, they respond to you immediately in the DMs.
Okay.
So you have somebody who hasn't purchased yet, you can say, hey, I know it's hard to prioritize yourself. Our lavender let go candle is made exactly for that reason. You deserve peace too. Here's 10%. It's just a small reminder. And then you could put the link to your candle.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It even gives you a suggestion for the words to use.
Yes. Yes. And so, the strategy is rooted in connection, care, and quiet luxury. Cat and Bella doesn't need to be loud, and you are not. You are very classy, very demure. Very demure.
The self-proclaimed bougie auntie.
Yes. The bougie auntie, yes.
I need a t-shirt with that.
You sure do. Big Meech, get on it. Let me see. It needs to be deeply felt. By focusing on gentle outreach, soothing content, and emotionally rich storytelling, you'll create a brand that feels like a safe place in the chaos. So how did you like that? And then it's suggesting right here, let me know when you're ready. I can help you design the freebie PDF, hello, and send quiz too.
Wow, I love it. Make sure you send this to me, Nikki.
I'm definitely going to send it to you, Miss Anita. I am for sure.
I love it. And that's the key, I think, is just training the chat to understand what it is you're looking for. So, going in and just tweaking the initial prompt can get you better results. So I love it.
Yes. So I'm
Thank
going to
you.
definitely share this with you, and then you can, keep on going with it if you want. Because as you can see, it's suggesting that you get the freebie if you want them to write the freebie PDF and or the scent quiz. So, right. And then with the scent quiz, you can put, these are my candles, these are the scents. This is what, you know what I'm saying? And it can fix it for you.
Okay. I'm using
tell everybody where they can find you, Miss Anita, since you were my guest. Let them know. Y'all.
Yes. On Instagram at Cat and Bella Home, Facebook, Cat and Bella, and my website, www.catandbella.com.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being my guest, Miss Anita. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I appreciate you too. Take care.
You too. And I just want to say you got the best coach on earth. No, I'm just joking.
I absolutely do. I wouldn't trade you for anything.
Hey.
Talk to you.
All right. Talk to you later. All right, y'all. So if anybody would like to join and or be the example, I would love to use your business as an example so we can start fleshing out some ideas and get some things together. I want to say thank you to my new member, Sean Kaya. And I also want to say thank you for my super chat or whatever this thing is called. Thank you. Where'd it go? Okay, there you go. Thank you. All right. So, how did that go? How did you like it? Do you think that this will be able to be something that will help you in your business or help you to have ideas on your social media strategy, even a campaign, even, your email marketing? Do you think that this is something that can help you? Like, I understand where people get stuck. And this is why, again, this is why I always speak from my perspective, because I know this is where I was when I was learning and I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? So, let me know if this was helpful. If it was helpful, put helpful in the chat. Hey Kay, happy Friday. Happy Friday, Kay. Is today your event? Kay got an event, y'all. Looks like she's gonna be speaking. Or did I miss it? I know I just seen it. Good morning, Tasha Kay. Tasha Kay's in the building. Tasha Kay said, good morning, Floxy people. Happy Friday. Yes, yes, and yes, Floxy Friday. Let me see. It's like a subscribe type of Friday. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Come on. All right. Let me know if this was helpful. I can make it if you're serious. Just message me. Okay. That was great. Thank you so much, Chantel. But my assistant be working it. My assistant be working it. Sean better thank a union member. You better thank a union member. All right, so we got some helpfuls in the chat, and if anybody would love to, love, you don't have to love it, but if anybody would like for me to use their business as an example, I would love to. So if you would like to use your business, say me in the chat. And let me just oh, yesterday. Okay, so that's where I seen you standing up. Okay, okay. Me, but I can't go on. Okay, so the only thing is that you won't be able to give me the information to put in input in real time. I don't need your face on. I just need to hear your voice. And let me just add one thing to this. Do I want to type it? No, I'm gonna just grab it. This is Jules. This one is Jules. Oh, wait, those are the quizzes. I'm doing an example. All right. If any Big Meech, can you get on with your voice? I can do basics, but I can't I can't put the detail. So I'm gonna take the second prompt, which is going to give you the chart. And I'm gonna say, please, can y'all see my screen? Yes. Okay. Let me remove me. Okay. So I'm gonna remove me, and I'm gonna say, please use Kat and Bella's information. I want you to do some research for me, act as a social media marketer, tell me 10 frustrations, 10 desires, and 10 fears that her audience, I'm going to put her audience experience, and engaging with their audience, put it in table form. Okay, so I just got her information in there. So I'm going to put this up, and it's going to give me the table for her information. So this way it's going to be able to create content for you, so you'll know which way to speak to them, or how to speak to them from their pain point or their fears or their desires. You'll be able to speak to them in that way. So understanding the frustrations, desires, and fears of Kat and Bella's target audience, caregivers and busy adults who often prioritize others over themselves, is crucial for crafting effective marketing strategies. And so here you have 10 frustrations, 10 desires, and 10 fears. So I can speak to you with my content from a lack of time for personal activities and self-care, and I can show you and highlight moments of relaxation and self-indulgence. I could also speak from neglecting your own health and well-being. So these are all, just content pillars. Kendrick's going crazy. These are all content pillars that you can speak to your customers from. All right, let me check and see what you all. Nope, I'm removing the wrong thing. Okay, so let me see what you all are saying. Let me see. Michi does wonderful work. I got my branded shirts. Hey, I would love to hear an update in 30 days for those that implement what they are getting from Coach Nikki and Chat GPT. Listen, my book's about to be out, Miss Tracy. So you just make sure you get your book, because I want y'all to, you know what? That would be a great idea, Miss Tracy. If I add a 30-day habit tracker on it, and y'all can write notes on how it works. Tracy, you got a good idea, girl. Let me write that down. Habit tracker, 30-day habit tracker. And then let me tell you something else. What I love about Miss Anita implements immediately. Immediately. Yesterday she had a video up, and she had her fan. And in my head, I thought I didn't hear the video. I just seen. She said I put my video up, so I was like, oh, okay. So let me go check it. And so to share to my story, and I looked at it, and it was another song, and I was like, oh. Immediately, I was like, where them fans at? Where they at? Where them fans at? Where they? I was like, immediately, I thought that. You know what Miss Anita did? She took that big. She said, I gotta what she said? I gotta take advantage of the trend. And I was like, what? She changed it and put where them fans at, whatever, the boots on the ground song on there. And it's doing well. It is doing well. Not because I thought she put that song there, but because she thought it could be better. And so she did something immediately. She could have kept that video there and said, maybe next time I'll use it for another video. No, she did it immediately. She took action immediately. So that's one thing I absolutely love about Miss Anita. Miss Anita takes she takes the information and she applies it immediately. So that is a good idea. I love that. I love that. So 30 days, 30-day check-in. 30-day check-in. I love that. Thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you. Michelle said, that's what I didn't do. Table form. So much easier to see and manage. Yes, and yes. Thank you. No, it isn't easy at all. Prayers for you, friend. Miss Loy said, hi, Kendrick. Thank you. Prayers for you as well, my dear. Let's see. Did I miss something, Michelle? Let me see where we at. Oh, here we go. It goes with what you said yesterday. We can't keep getting information, period. Yes, we cannot keep getting information. We have got to start implementing. And listen, we need to start being action takers. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Tracy. I love it. Sorry, something came up. Work is working. If someone wants to volunteer, they can take my place. Okay, got you. It was a great reel. Yes, it was. Good. Grand Rising, Donna. Grand Rising. All right, y'all. So Big Meech, I could do it, but it is not going to be as personalized as it can be. It's not going to be as personalized as it can be. And so let me share my screen one more time. Okay, y'all can see my screen. Let's put it here. All right, and so now y'all see her table format. And so I shared this. So if anybody, I'm trying to think how much information I could give it from you, Big Meech. What information do you want to make sure that you are speaking on? Excuse me. I got to put myself back. All right. What perspective do you want me to speak from, Big Meech? Let me know in the chat. So yes, I am going to have and I don't think I'm going to have a lot of time. And I think it's because I really go into detail with it, but I have my prompt guide that I am going to have completed by Monday. So if you are interested, it will be available to you. And again, I just wanted to make sure that I'm showing you how to utilize a prompt. So if I gave you a prompt on, I have a product or service, but I'm struggling to get consistent sales, What steps can I take right now to attract, nurture, and convert my audience into paying customers? It's just going to give you basic information about how to do these things. Like just whatever generic information you're going to find on the internet is just going to tell you how you can create sales or how you can nurture your audience or whatever. But what I am showing you is that the more detail that you give your your prompt, the more detailed information you're going to receive back, right? So if I'm saying I'm giving the product and the service and I'm giving all of the information about that, and I could say I'm struggling to get consistent sales. I could say I have visitors going to my website, but they're not converting as customers. I did some research and I see that my customers are dropping off at this particular point in their shopping. What can I do to convert them? And also now I can say, what steps can I take right now to attract, nurture, and convert my audience who are blah, 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 that loves blah, 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 blah. And how can I turn them into paying customers, right? I want to make it more detailed. This way I am going to get the results that are for me. I'm going to get the results that are tailored to my needs. I'm not going to get random results or anything that I can find on the internet. I'm going to find something that is suitable for my business and the stuff that I sell and my messaging. So does that sound amazing to y'all? Let me know if that sounds good to you. Please put me in the prompt. I'm late to the party and don't want to recap on my behalf. Nikki, can you please send me the prompt? Oh, okay. Yes. All right. So, Big Meat, you said you can't get on. Like I said, I could basically do a little bit of something because I know, just a little bit, but you also have something new coming up. You also have a direction that you want to go into. And I'm just going to just basically go off of what I know. And I don't know how helpful that's going to be. So if anybody, she said, go ahead and do somebody else. Let me know. Where are you, Meech? Where are you, Meech? Because you could just tell me right now. You could just put it in the chat, and I could just. Oh, I can't copy and paste, but I could just put it into the prompt. I can just put it in the prompt. So I will. I'll wait for you to let me know, and I'm gonna recap Miss Anita's prompt so I can let you know where all the details came to play and how she was able to get a more detailed result. All right, so. This is Jules's. And I took the goals off. I took the goals off on Miss Anita's. I had the Jules on for I had the goals on for Jules, but then I realized when I did Miss Anita's, the goals were similar, right? And I was like, that's not what I want. I don't want the same goals. I want a detailed plan for Miss Anita. I don't want it to be the same thing that I gave Jules yesterday. I want it to fit her brand, her niche. Oh, okay. I just needed you to tell me what direction that you wanted to go in and who your audience is and stuff like that so that I can create a detailed plan for you. All right. So this is what I did. So, okay, if you're listening, this is and then you know what? I think let me see. I'm doing an online example. Okay, wait. The brand is Cat and Bella. She is a home fragrance brand for caregivers, busy adults who take care of themselves last and need to remember to take care of themselves and be kind to themselves. I put themselves a lot, but it'll fix it. They struggle with deserving moments to take care of themselves because they are always taking care of someone else. See, this is different than you saying my name is this, I make that, my name is this, I make this, and this is what my brand is, and this is who my customer is. It's more detailed than that. I'm giving you specific information. I'm not just giving you I make candles and I do this and I my audience is 25 to 35. I'm not doing that. Or women that's 35 to 25. I'm giving it more detailed information. And again, I was able to give more detailed information about Miss Anita because me and Miss Anita work very closely together. So I know her information. And so I put it in here. And she said that she was struggling with her prompts. Well, she didn't say she was struggling. She said she got some valuable information, but it was a little a little generic, and I say, okay, or redundant. Excuse me. She said was the information she was getting was redundant. And it usually, if you use Chat GPT enough, some of your answers are going to sound like they're repeating themselves. And if you don't want it to sound like that, that's where you start to put the details in, because now it's just giving you any random information that you can find about any business online. And you don't want to talk about any business, you want to talk about your business. And so you have to speak to where you are, you have to speak to your experiences, you have to speak to that. So let me know, what was the question? Sorry, I have an issue. I have two parts, but I want to concentrate on one. I want to cater to businesses to help them. Okay, see, okay, so Meech, if we can do this on Monday, I would love, or I can do this offline. But if you want to do this on Monday, I would use you as an example. I could use you first. Would you like to do that? Good morning, Yazzie Faye. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And so they struggle with deserving moments to take care of themselves because they are always taking care of someone else. They love all things beautiful, such as life, fun, world experiences. This was left over from Jules. I could take this out, but I just left that there by accident. The owner is a full-time caregiver and takes care of her mom with dementia. This part of the information would, if I told you just put your who you are, what you do, and who you serve, you wouldn't think to put that in there, right? And so this is why I added, because I need the layers of the information. I need the layers. I need you to give me things that resonate and are, within what I'm doing. I don't want you to just give me anything for any caregivers. No, I'm a caregiver, but I'm taking care of my mom. I'm a full-time caregiver that is taking care of my mom. And this is why I started my business. And this is why I'm doing this. And this is why this is this. You know what I'm saying? And so this is how you're going to get better results. The owner is a full-time caregiver. Okay. I need you to help me turn my existing followers into paid customers by creating a complete strategy. And then this is basically the same information that I have for Jules, but I made sure that I customized up here with as much detail as possible so it can give me the results that I need. All right. So we'll definitely do you Monday. That sounds crazy, right? On Monday, Michi, you will be first. Monday. Think about what you want me to say, or think about the direction that you want it to go so that you can just give me the information easily. Who you serve, what products you want to focus on, what's the feeling you want people to have, what do you want them to do, you know what I'm saying, and how do you want to grow. All of that information is something that I'm going to use within this prompt, and I'm going to show everybody in the room how to make sure that you take a general prompt and you tweak it so that you can get exactly what it is that you want, right? I love prompts. So you can get exactly the results that you want. And again, I will have my prompt book. I'm working on it. I'm behind the scenes, got it halfway done. And I also want to make sure that I put things in. One thing that I do when I do my ebooks is I'm very thorough, and I'm thorough in the manner of the way I like to learn is the way I like to deliver the message. The way I learn is the way I like to deliver the message. And so if I think you may struggle with a particular prompt or you don't know how to use it, I put in there how to use the prompt. So yeah, I think this book's going to be very valuable, but I think all my ebooks are. So with that being said, Monday we will bring up we'll do Meech as another example. And just so that you could get familiar and comfortable with creating the prompts to tweak it the way you need it to be. So with that being said, y'all, today is a wrap. Today is a wrap. Let me know if this was valuable to you. Did you think that you could get this kind of information from a prompt? Or do you even get this kind of information when you're using Chat GPT or you're using any AI? Do you get this kind of detailed information? So if you saw the information that Miss Anita got, let me know if you get that kind of response from any AI that you use. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. I did mine yesterday, but I think I need to tweak it more. It wasn't giving me enough details, but chat loved my description. Okay. Let me put me back the way. Okay. Let me know if this, thank you so much, Christina. Let me know if this was valuable. Again, by me showing you examples, I think that you're able to, like, when you get, because listen, sometimes I will get to AI. I'm like, I don't even know what I want to put in here. I don't know what information I need to put in here. What do I need to do? And so I know, like I said, I teach from my perspective, right? I teach from where I know that I would need guidance. And so I think that if I share other people's business and show you how I tweak their prompts so that it can fit to what they need when they need it, that it could be more helpful. And it's not to say that they're going to always be in this position or that it's going to always be that same information. You can always change it. So if you need more information about your email strategies, you can focus on those things. You can tweak that prompt and say, I want you to be focused on my email strategies. I need you to be focused on my content strategy. I want to post twice a day. I want to post, and you could even use specific platforms. I didn't even use specific platforms, right? I want to post on Instagram and TikTok. Oh yeah, and I want to start generating some business on Pinterest too. What's some suggestions that you have for me to generate some interest off Pinterest? I want to get some sales too. What do you think I should do? Can you give me a Pinterest schedule, best times to post? All that information you could tweak. Okay, you could tweak it to how you need it when you need it. You could use that prompt again. A lot of the times we think we use the prompt, we start all over again, and we think we got to rephrase, we got to start all over with a new question. No, take the one you used already and start adding the stuff that you need, generate it, see what you get, see what's missing, go back to the question, fix it, put what you need, generate it, and see if that gives you a better response. And if it didn't and you like the other one better, all you have to do is go back, because ChatGPT has a thing where you could just, however many responses you have, it'll keep on going back. So it'll be 101, 102. You know what I'm saying? And just go back and get it. Just go back and get it. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see you out here putting that content out. I see you putting that content out. Yazzie Face said, I'll send you my prompt. Let me know what I could add. All right. Sounds like a plan. It's been a while. I know. How are you doing? Very valuable as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Super valuable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So everybody, y'all already know where to find me. Find me on, and Kendrick clearly doesn't want me to be great. You can find me on Bubble Babes, BABEZ University.com. And you can find me on Bubble Babes University everywhere on social media. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe. Turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we are going live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need one of those mics, that the cancellation mics that they have on TikTok that I see, that they have, ladies running water and the kids running around, and she get on her mic and everything is just quiet. I need one of those. So what else? Join the community. The community is on bubblebabesuniversity.com. It is free to join. If you are a member, sign in. If you are not, sign up. And if you are part of the replay gang, make sure that you post in the comments that you are a part of the replay gang. All right. I took all the suggestions included on my website. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. And how's that working for you, Larry? Let me know. Good morning. Chantel says good morning. Good morning. Why do I want to say good morning? Great per usual. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I think because I always want to say good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. I always want to go there with that. But yes, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy it. Larry, let me know how that's working out for you. Let me know if you're getting some traction, some responses. People are engaging. Let me know. Thank you so much, Miss Lois. Thank you. And again, I'm going to tell y'all one more time, my prompt book will be out on Monday, and it may even be sooner, but it's definitely going to be out on Monday. Okay. I'm planning on doing either an unboxing or a blending vid. Oh, okay. You have a mic. I do have a mic, but it's not a cancellation mic. Y'all probably will hear him amplified on this mic. So I do have a mic. I have a mic. I have a mic stand. I have all kinds of stuff because I was supposed to have a podcast. And this seems like this is where I may be moving towards. But we'll see. We'll see, Mr. Wilson. All right, so Larry, hit me up in the DM and let me know how your engagement is going. I told y'all to be out by Monday. Listen, I was working on it last night. Eva. Bob Marley wants right. They're cousins. Cousins want to talk to each other. All right, everyone. So thank you so much for rocking with me this morning. Y'all have an amazing weekend. Don't forget that the ebook will be out on Monday. So y'all put aside a little $20 so y'all could get my little ebook. And that is it. That is all. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.